yo, it's your man DJ Caveman. We back again off our little vacation. As always, with me is DJ IronMonkey and our special guest in the building today for Big Boss Filmworks, main man Lew Stevens.
What up, though?
What up, man? Thanks for coming on the show, man.
Man, my pleasure, man. Thanks for inviting me.
For sure. We're gonna get into it in a minute, but we've been on vacation for the month of July. We took July off, so we missed all that fuckery that was happening. 5 months. I'm in a new location. My shoulders is shouldering. I'm over here looking like Ram Man and shit. Or like Timu Ice Cube.
Oh boy.
I don't really know what's happening, but
boy.
I'm in the new digs over here, back in the mitten. You know what I mean? And shit, man, all I've been doing is unpacking and buying shit that I can't really afford. But what you been on about the last month, man? How was your hiatus? Did you rest and relax?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I'm now going into month 3 of the new apartment. So, like, after month 2, did a good bit of unpacking. So I'm about like 95% done. My father came back from Trinidad, so he's hanging out here. So I had to clean out that middle room, the guest room for him. And, I had some family members come up from New York the other day and, spent some time. It was nice seeing them without it being like a funeral or some tragic moment. So it was nice because I believe they're both retired. So they have a place in the Poconos. So they end up taking a different route and figured to come up this way. I was like, oh, easy. So, just relaxing, taking it easy, getting my rest in, just settling in, now it's time to get into the agenda that I set for myself now that I moved out of the old place. So, just relaxing, just taking it easy. Now my new thing is making mixed drinks like mocktails. Like today it was mango lemonade with coconut cream, and I made it like a slushy style.
You're on some fancy guys.
Oh yeah. The other day it was blueberry, pineapple, mint, and a little bit of honey. So that one was nice. So yeah, just making mocktails, non-alcoholic drinks, and just relaxing and simple times with my father here. Running errands and shit.
That's what's up, man. Lew.
Yeah, man.
If y'all don't know who Lew is, he about to tell you, but man, this dude is a super legendary legend out here.
Man.
I met Lew at the world famous City Man way back in the day. Lew's a DJ, super low key with it, but everybody knows Lew. You know what I mean? And if you needed some shit early,
oh God, man,
early, Lew might know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy who might know a guy
who knew a guy
who knew a guy.
That guy's name was Sly, but I'm gonna keep his real name out of the mix.
Now he's over there at Big Boss Filmworks making the most esteemed documentaries on the planet right now. Welcome to
Good looks.
Stevens. Yeah.
Nice.
Yes, Motown Mafia. We put that one out about 12 years ago, and award winning. Won awards for that at the New York Film Festival in Los Angeles. Best crime documentary and best documentary with Alan Prophet, Al Prophet, and my my partner Courtney Brown Jr.
All right.
That's what's up, man.
Big time. Yeah, man. It's been a great run with this true crime thing.
Yeah, man. What got you like moving from the DJ space to the movie space, the documentary space specifically?
Well, to be honest with you, the movie space was really what I went to Wayne. I went to Wayne State and took some film courses. This was before I was really heavy into the DJ, and I always wanted to make movies. I always wanted to, get involved with writing and shooting. So that was in the works well before I started DJing. But both of them are big loves of mine.
Word.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So, would you got a question?
No. Go ahead.
All right. So let's give the world the origin though. What's the origin story? So how'd you come up in the game? Like where you're a native Detroiter. What into the arts? Was you out there running the streets first early? You know what I mean?
The genesis of most of this started as City Man. City Man was the outlet, City Man out in Fairlane. Big up to Capil, big up to Previn, big up to my sister Tasha who worked with me there. I was there for some years, and I started to do like shows, parties. There was a DJ troupe I used to go run with called the Transformers Detroit. Big up Justin, big up Blue. Man, it was like most of my checks went to buying vinyl. I used to buy a lot of vinyl. I still have a lot of my vinyl. I got about maybe 2,500 records, something like that. So yeah, I mean, like I could never DJ like that again. That was carrying way too much in records. You already know, Monkey knows. You already know. You remember them days carrying all those records just to get the right
crates,
man.
Oh.
As soon as it went digital, I was there. I was I was like, I'm never carrying a crate ever.
Even the CDs felt kind of funny, like carrying the little suitcase of CDs.
Oh,
like even that felt a little weird, but it was nothing like them crates, man. Like,
man, please. Like bins of records.
Nothing like calling your boys, yo, y'all want to go out tonight? Nah, man, with my girl. You're like, damn.
Yeah, I got a free drink for you.
Come on, man. You be with your girl anytime. Nah, man. I got games tonight. Damn. Yo, she get in free too. Man, you just want me to carry some shit. Yes.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Your girl.
And
y'all can eat
I got some drink tickets for y'all.
Right. Oh man, but it was that, and I began to get into like T-shirts, and you remember the T-shirts and all the rest that I used to put out, and that's how I met Courtney Brown Jr. He was he's really a serial entrepreneur. He took a shine to me when he saw what I was doing in the hustle, and saw how I was working at City Man, all the stuff that I had going on. And he approached me one day, and from that point, that's where that started at. Because we really didn't start messing with the film stuff until like 2009. He told me about, his father and everything. Because it was really, he didn't tell me nothing about what he was involved with, And if you guys don't know, he, his father and his father's best friend, Eddie Jackson, Courtney Brown Sr. and Eddie Jackson Sr. were two of the biggest heroin dealers from 69 up to about 77. Like two of the biggest ones. That was documented in the book and in the documentary Motown Mafia. But when he told me the story, if you met them and if you met the family, it would be like meeting Cliff Huxtable or something like that. You think they were doctors or, attorneys, and which, a lot of their family members are, you know what I'm saying? So it was real interesting, like, going from, DJing and doing all that stuff I was doing, and then to get into this, it was just interesting because I started taking flights to different places, meeting different people. Like, I think our first flight was out to New York, and I met Robert Townsend, and he had this big, what do you call it? Like, not a meet and greet. He was trying to get filmmakers, trying to get something done. We didn't even have a movie. We didn't really have the script ready yet. because I wrote a script for Motown Mafia. It's like a straight up feature film. Never got made, but it was a long one. And now looking back, it would have been crazy trying to put it out because it's more so like wanted to see. It would have been more like The Sopranos or Breaking Bad or something like that. Way too much content for one film script.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, better as a serial than a movie.
Oh, definitely. Way better. I mean, and truthfully, that's what, when we shopped the script around to a few different places, and in so many words, there was Courtney's real good friends with this tech billionaire. His name is Ben Horowitz. His father, David Horowitz, you know, he went out to LA to show it to him. And basically, this guy named Mike Ovitz looked at the script and he said, this will work with a black director. And it was more so the fare for a serial. And at that time, we really were trying to get a movie made. We weren't trying to get we were just really laser focused on it. But in hindsight and retrospect, we probably should have went in that direction.
Well, see, the other thing too is back in the day, like when you talk about a TV series, it was more of at least 15 to 20. 25 was for like usually for sitcoms because they wanted to get to syndication. But that was really a TV series. It was at least 16 episodes. And then to make a movie into a series, there's a lot of fluff and a lot of stuff that gets watered down compared to nowadays where a season is basically 8 episodes, 6 episodes.
Absolutely.
They're adopting the British, the UK style of television where you could just produce some things very quickly and get to the point.
Definitely. Like I think about shows like Luther, for example.
Man, listen.
Yeah.
I'm mad with those fucking short ass seasons though, because the show is fucking good, and then you're gonna give me 8 and then give me like a 2-episode season.
A 2-episode season, right?
But that's like 2 movies. Oh, that's like 1 movie split in half.
Yeah, like Black Mirror would do stuff like that, where one episode might be almost 2 hours and another episode will be 30 or 40 minutes or something like that. But I kind of think that it, in a way, it's better that way because you don't get filler, you don't get crap episodes. You know what I'm saying? Get to the point. What, like, there's a show that I watch, and I always like tell people, check it out. You know, has nothing to do with the streets. It's like just like a real motivational TV show on Apple called Ted Lasso. If you haven't checked it out,
I love Ted Lasso's a real nice show.
I love that show. And they really intended on doing just 3 seasons. And I was on board with that because I was like, that's his vision. But they made way too much money to just do 3 seasons.
Yeah.
All kinds of awards and everything.
Yeah, big time. So and it's so much content out right now. You know, you really set yourself apart when you're able to come with something that's really to the point and it gives the people what they want. You know, we've seen so much, and there's no reason to come out with something that's cookie cutter. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to come with some real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So the crime.
Did we lose D?
What happened?
Uh-oh.
So the crime.
The last man standing. All right.
What happened?
So if one is off, are they still able to see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's just D that's gone.
I'm gone?
Yeah, man.
I can still see myself, Lou.
Oh, I can see you now.
I can see him.
I don't think I went away at all. Maybe it's just...
It could be my connection.
Oh, you on an Android?
Never.
Cut it out, man.
Don't cuss at me.
Hey.
Cut it out, man. Cut it out. As a
freeze tag guy over here, sometimes he be glitching out on us. But anyway,
nah, it's my Wi-Fi. It's not my Android.
We earlier the crime documentaries you mentioned. We were talking about like how we always do our top 5, and you were talking about the top 5 black crime films that So hit us with your list, and do we think we want to remake them or not remake them?
Okay, so I mean the quintessential black crime films, in my opinion, or my favorite or whatnot. No particular order.
Oh, okay.
No particular order, because I couldn't even do that. That's like choosing children. So you got New Jack City.
Yeah, I had that as my number 2.
Okay. You got Dead Presidents.
Had that as my number 5.
Okay. And this one is a comedy, but it's a crime film. Harlem Nights.
I didn't even think about that one.
No doubt. That's one of the best of the best. You got Sugar Hill.
Ooh. Okay.
And then I'm gonna have to go with Menace to Society because that movie scared the hell out of me when I first watched it. When I first watched, when I first watched Menace to Society, I said somebody from Detroit had to write this, and sure enough, it was. I didn't even know who the Hughes brothers were. I was like, this is Detroit right here, in California.
Yeah, damn, I'm mad I didn't even have that on my list. I had Clockers, I had Strapped, I had Juice, and I had Shotters as an honorable mention. But Shotters was horrible. Shotters was horrible.
I've never watched Shotters. I'm gonna have to check it out, see how bad it is.
Yeah, it was Tubi before Tubi.
Big time.
You know. What you had, Darren?
What about you, D?
I basically had Lew's list because those are my favorite genres of all time. Except I did add Takers. I really like Takers.
Takers. I did mention Takers.
I had Juice as number 1 for me.
An honorable mention goes out. What was the movie with 50 Cent and Ice Cube's son?
Den of Thieves.
Den of Thieves.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, it borrowed very heavily from Heat.
Heat, also from the
Town.
Also from that was a beautiful movie.
But as Ben Affleck's best performance as a director.
Yeah.
And an actor.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah. Whose car we taking?
Right.
See, I had Juice as my number 1 because Juice was like it was like teenagers in high school with the DJing and just like regular day thing, but it wasn't really like a crime. Like, Clockers was more of a crime movie.
Yeah.
I mean,
I can see Juice making it up there though. That was a serious crime movie. There wasn't nothing non-crime about it. I mean, the DJ element was a backdrop.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Bishop. I've always said this, and I hope Tupac fans out there don't get mad at me for saying it, but it feels like Tupac adapted that image after Bishop came out. It was like he became Bishop.
I've been saying that, like, because I've been getting at Drake about being like an actor, like a CB4 type rapper, and I'm like, the OG is Tupac because he was never like that. People said that he loved to fight, but he just didn't know how to fight.
I mean, come on, man, I was there at the Digital Underground concert in '92, and he had the frosty tip Gumby hairdo doing the Humpty Hump. I don't know how hard you can, you know what I'm saying?
I guess it's evolution. I guess he could evolve. I give him that much, but it felt everybody was like it was a role that he was playing. Man, once he got the tattoos, people was testing him, and he had to be about that life. But
they pushed the Superman button, man. I mean, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
And the people he was dealing with, he had to be who he had to be. that was the code that had to be switched. But, you know, it was definitely an evolution. Some people will say, well, Lew, you was DJing drum and bass and hip hop mixes, and now you're talking about gangsters. Where'd that come from? You know what I'm saying? So I can kind of relate.
Yeah, you know, and that's the thing that I give it up. But ever since that movie Juice, like he was a different guy.
He was a different guy after that. He was, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, you know, then came Above the Rim.
Yep.
Right.
It was like he was typecast at that point, just about. I mean, of course, Poetic Justice came out. You know,
He was in his soft thug era for Poetic Justice.
Yeah, the
Thug
soft
Passion.
thug
Let's call
era.
it Thug Passion.
Thug Passion. Yeah, that was the drink back then too. With Alizé.
Right?
Oh man.
Another bottle of Alizé.
Yeah, Thug Passion. Oh man.
Oh man, come
So
on.
shout out to everybody in the chat right now. Facebook chat, everywhere chat. If you're on the YouTube, make sure you hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. Send it to your friends. Make them hit that like and subscribe too.
Yeah.
If you're on the Facebook, go to the YouTube channel, hit the like and subscribe. You know,
big time.
so we can get our subscribers up, so we can, you know, do this for a living.
Yeah, big time.
Trying to retire and just sit in front of the camera with these shoulder to shoulder and
yeah, with your shoulder lean.
I did shoulder day the other day. I'm still swolled up, man. I feel like, I mean, this is a bitch, and I got a bitch with me. Yeah.
You see?
And
I didn't even know you was back in Detroit, man.
A lot of new music out, man. We got the Unks versus the Young Nephews. Shout out.
Yeah.
They releasing music, and then all the Unks got new albums out right now.
Oh yeah, a lot of OGs got new music, man.
Man, thanks to Nas and Mass Appeal for doing that rollout. That rollout is about the dopest thing that's happened to rap in a long time.
Because not just like the Raekwon, it was in the pocket, but I really liked that Slick Rick. Like it was a Slick Rick song. It wasn't trying to chase what's going on now. It was what he is and what he's about. And even there's like a good bit of like house and dance music on there. That's what he's about.
I mean,
it
was like going back to 1988.
Yeah, like people forget. Like one thing with hip hop, like dudes used to dance in hip hop. They never used to twerk until it got to like down south and like the down south music. But like dudes used to dance, like do the WAP, do the Running Man, like all that kind of shit. Like dancing was the thing.
Had dancers, like Love's Gonna Get You, BDP. In the videos, you had the people dancing in the background. You know what I'm saying?
Scoob and Scrap Lover with Big Daddy Kane.
The boys was dancers for Heavy D.
Heavy D and the boys. Rest in peace, Trouble T. Roy.
Rest in peace, man.
Yeah, but like dancing in hip hop was the thing. Like everybody used to dance. Even Heavy D used to try to get like a little 2-step in.
Yo,
you know,
million records dancing.
See, LL was the only one that didn't really use to dance, but everybody used to dance.
Hey man, let me let my dog out real quick. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
All right. But yeah, man. Yeah. But nah, for real. Like just watching like some old school videos and everything. Like people used to dance. I'm gonna get his little 2 bits on it some more when he comes back from letting his dog out. You know, I guess that answers who lets the dog out.
Right, it's Lew. Lew lets the dog.
Lew. Oh man, I'm glad he wasn't here for that one.
It's terrible.
I know. It's like that guess what text that you sent me the other day, man.
Hey man, don't ruin it for people. I'm still sending that text.
Oh man. If Daryl sends you
ruin it, man. Come on.
Guess what? I'm not gonna ruin it.
You about to ruin it. Like, telling them that I'm
not gonna
bullshit, man. You trying to tell them much of some bullshit. They're not gonna answer the text. They're gonna be like,
I was just gonna say, just Beware. That's it. That's it. No spoiler. No spoiler.
I guess that's the end of the case.
Yes.
And now when
Yes.
you'll be like, I heard about this bullshit.
Nah, they don't know what it's about.
I got about 8 people with that shit already. So if it
Listen, I'm like, yo, D must be drunk. I'm not even gonna put that in text for him because nah.
Thank my sister, man. My sister sent me that.
Man,
And
I love your sister, but screw your sister. But screw you even more for sending that to me.
I'm about to send this.
Daryl sending this bullshit ass text messages. Like, we had to have a little fluffer while he was away because, I was talking about dancing and hip hop.
Oh.
I'm not gonna give the spoiler away because I don't know if Daryl sent it to you yet, but just that Daryl gonna send you some bullshit ass text. That's all I gotta tell you. That's it. But dancing and hip hop used to really be a thing where dudes used to dance. And not shaking their ass.
Remember the
but like
there was always just some hip hop shit.
Yeah.
You know what it seems like the dancing slowed down? When Ice Cube started talking about, I don't want to see no dances. I'm sick of that shit. Listen to the hit. And that's like 91. I could almost date it to that particular lyric. Then you started seeing less and less. It started tapering off.
They stopped dancing when the jeans got too tight, man. You can't keep wearing a size 30 jeans when you're a grown ass man. You can't move your legs around. You can't really dance no more.
Peep this though, because KRS-One used to wear them tight ass pants back in them days too. So
he wasn't
like.
I'm talking about the super skinnies, Migos.
Man. Versace.
That's when motherfuckers stopped dancing. They stopped making music that you could dance to, and because niggas' pants was too tight.
But when we talk about like YN music, right? Young Nephew music, right?
It took over, and we gave the dance floor back to the ladies so they could shake their ass.
No, but like when we talking Young Nephew music, like are we talking like, does Drake fall into that category?
I don't think so.
Nah, Drake's like 40, dog.
That's millennial stuff. Drake.
Yeah.
Nah, Drake. Shit, Drake's been out for what, 15 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool 15 years. At least
15 years.
So he's not really technically YN music.
No, you're talking about like
man, Degrassi was on in like the 90s, bro. Like Drake been around.
But what's YN music? Because like I don't really know any of the artists' name like that. Because even with that
you asking
double XL freshman cover, I don't know any of them the motherfuckers.
I heard Jello
like,
wasn't he?
Yeah, he's the only one, but it's not even like I'm listening to his music like that.
In Detroit, you got cats like Sada, Skilla Baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I will say this: Detroit has really began to carve its place into hip hop, like within the last 10. Because I mean, I'm hearing people going mad over Detroit, and they actually imitating Detroit's music right now, like a lot of younger cats.
The one from Detroit that I listen to is Boldy James.
Boldy.
Yeah, but it's usually with him with Alchemist. That's the only time that I really digest him enough.
And truthfully, you got to give credit where credit is due. West Side Gun and Griselda and all them have really maxed out on that sound. And I mean, they're like in their 30s and 40s, that age range where you really can't consider that YN music either. I mean, not at all, really. I mean, they got the elements. Like I sit there and I listen to that shit like I listen to Wu-Tang Clan or any of that.
Old school Mobb Deep.
I mean, because really, Alchemist and Prodigy and what's my man Rock Marciano is the genesis of that.
Yes.
And the beauty of it, and the beauty of most of that music, you don't have like the dance hit that they have to come out with. They just appeal to their base.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I loved about that new Raekwon album, dog. Like that was a Raekwon album, and
That was a Raekwon album.
That shit.
Yeah, it was Raekwon.
And
it wasn't chasing a sound.
Exactly. It was. He could have released that 20 years ago, and it would have did numbers.
Mm. Yeah, because like LL was the one that came out with one over a year ago. I think Will Smith came out with something. Even though I've never really been a Will Smith fan. You know, even though early Will Smith was jumping.
I mean,
like
when it comes to Will, man, I mean, it's like after the incident, you know, he will be making more movies right about now if he could be making movies like he was before.
Oh yeah.
I think that incident kind of threw things off the axis because, like, right now, I can't look at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or I'm sorry, X or TikTok without seeing Will Smith, you know, promoting the music, and then I hear everybody like going hard, like Ari Spears. You know, I mean, it is what it is. It's
but the incident doesn't really, like, you have to separate the incident from the artwork. It's kind of like with, I don't know if this was on the docket or not, but it's kind of like with Hulk Hogan. You know, with Hulk Hogan's passing, it was like I was never a fan of him as a youngster, but I understood what he represented to youngsters at that time.
Right.
This is before we knew what he felt in a rage rant that he had. You know, and even with that, it's like, yeah, that's how he felt in the moment. You know, he was raging, and you know, we all said racist things to a degree when we're mad, like playing basketball. Oh, this white motherfucker! Like we've said bullshit. You know.
Yeah.
I don't really hold it against him like that, but to say, if you saying rest in peace to him, like, yeah, sell out and all that kind of stuff is whack and garbage to me. Because again, he meant something to some people at a moment in time when he was telling people to say their prayers and take their vitamins.
I mean, as a kid, I ain't gonna lie to you. As a kid, you couldn't beat what Hulk Hogan and all the rest of them. My man was Roddy Piper. I mean, you know.
You was a Roddy Piper guy?
No, I was a Piper guy all day. I
was a Ric Flair and a Macho Man.
Yeah, Macho Man. I mean, just watching the Piper's Pit. I mean, that was prime entertainment for a 14-year-old boy.
For sure.
Straight up.
I was Jake the Snake dude, man. Jake the Snake and motherfucking the Heart Foundation.
The Heart Foundation. The Anvil.
Right? We all rooted for the villains. I'm sorry. We all rooted for the villains.
SummerSlam's on right now. I don't know who the wrestlers are except John Cena's supposed to fight tonight.
Right. I lost so much touch with wrestling, but you know, I hold that old stuff near and dear to my heart.
Yeah, like what Hogan meant to people in that era before, like, I kind of equate it to Cosby in a sense. It's like, you know, you have to separate the art from the artist. You know, like, we don't know these people off camera.
Right.
Like, we really don't.
We really don't. I mean, I think of it like this, and we actually did a podcast on this same topic. We were talking about, like, okay, no matter what side of O.J. Simpson you stood on, is no denying back when the incident happened and the verdict came down, black folks was like, the juice is loose. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was they were all about that. It was like before social media, because that plays a huge role in all this. Because everything you say right now is under a microscope. Every way you feel, everything you do anybody you've dated in the past, whatever happened, if you have some sort of notoriety, it is under a microscope at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like you almost got to think, dang, what did I do back in '93?
Mm.
I never want to be that famous, dog.
Right.
I don't want to be famous enough where motherfuckers is checking old video. Well, I mean, I'm old enough that I don't have a lot of social media. Our social media footprint is smaller than most people because all the shit when we was doing our shit, that was before social media. We was all fucking working jobs when social media came out and shit. We were like, how do you use it? You know what I mean?
No question. I mean, it's like if you stop and think about it, just stuff that was normal to say, stuff that was normal to do back in said time, back in the 90s, back in the early 2000s, whatever. If somebody had a camera on you and you said something wild and they brought it back up, got about 50 million in the bank, you chilling, you just living your life, you're making shows, making content, doing what you do, and they bring up something you said, and you are liable not to even remember what you said. And if you were drinking enough, you might not remember what you've done. That could mean your career.
See, and the thing too is that's why I allow for growth, because it's the context of the time. Because even back when we were younger, it's not acceptable to say it now. But when we were younger, calling someone an African booty scratcher used to be the thing,
I
right?
remember.
It's like, so again, it's not acceptable, and I'm not condoning it now, but I've said it. But I've recognized my weight as I've grown up. And that's the thing, is like somebody probably said something in the 90s or the early 2000s, like you said. But now it's not acceptable, and maybe their way of thinking is different. We have to allow that growth with people. You can't hold that against them. It's like when I was a baby, I used to shit myself. Now that I'm 46, if I'm doing that, there's a problem.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you gotta accept that I'm not doing that no more. Like, I got control.
that Hogan shit kind of happened in reverse, where he was the hero, and then he said some fuck. Then he said some fuck shit enough for his daughter to disown him. Like his shit in reverse. It's not like he was like a racist and then
right.
he was and then a racist.
I mean, but come on, man. How many of us, and we're all of the age to know what the Dukes of Hazzards was. We was rooting for Bo and Luke Duke with the Confederate flag on the car, driving, popping wheelies with the car, making them jump over things when we was kids. And we didn't think no more about it than the man on the moon up until recent.
Man, you ain't lying, because I wanted the fucking Dukes of Hazzard big wheel for the longest.
Yeah, orange is my favorite color.
Lunchbox.
I mean, we live in a
Daisy Dukes. Hell yeah.
Truthfully, we live in a hypersensitive time now, and you have to sell. Like my buddy who does content, right? His name's Al Prof. I just mentioned him. I sat there and I watched Al record, because he talks about some serious crime situations, and it's so much you can't say. It was like the verbal acrobatics that my man did to I mean, words like pew pew, and I mean all this stuff that you gotta say not to get
unalived.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, all these words you gotta get around to not, and it's not a person, it's the algorithm.
Yeah. I saw a report on this television show that I watch, and they were saying on the report on how some people end up on gang databases. Like, even when you post something and you're like, "Hey, happy birthday, Aquarius gang." Now all of a sudden, because I use the word gang, it's a flag, and I've affiliated with the Aquarius gang. So now now I'm a gang member. You know what I mean? So it's little things like that you have to be careful of.
Oh,
and
because like they know who's who and who's not. You know what I mean? Then
They know.
Nobody in suits is showing up to your house about some gang shit, bro. Like they already investigated you, if anything. You know what I mean? Like I know I'm on board somewhere just by the nature of what I do for a living.
Nah, but their algorithm, just with the wording, just flags their system.
They're gonna look at you, they're gonna pull you up, they're gonna see that you got a job and you owe some child support, and they're gonna move on.
So we would hope. So we would hope. So we would hope.
He was a mailman. He works for the strip club sometimes. Boom, move on.
And speaking of Will Smith,
they don't care about us.
Speaking of Will Smith and what you just said, I think about the movie Enemy of the State. They were telling you what was coming. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like you say something on your cell phone about anything. You know what I'm saying? Like you say certain words to trigger the surveillance. I mean, it's no different than you talking on the cell phone and you look at your cell phone and I'm talking about going to I don't know, Red Lobster, and then Red Lobster shows up as an ad, and you know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. Speaking of wild algorithm shit, anybody's seen the video of Dr. Umar panhandling?
What?
No. I saw like you sent the briefing about him rebranding.
Apparently, he had some financial trouble, and he was online panhandling, asking his followers to send him. He could take care of his family and shit. This is the same motherfucker who's supposed to be building a $10 million school that was supposed to open next year.
Whoa.
Now he's panhandling on the internet, man. This dude is a fucking grifter.
Wow.
Yeah, see, I tend to not lean too much into him because a lot of his messaging, it is what it is for podcast internet stizzle. So he'll say some wild, flagrant things just for people to either view it to hate or to view just to be like, oh, that's my guy. So with him, I tend to be hands off with him. Like the school is one thing. Yes, it's a noble venture, but it's been over 10 years.
I mean,
and I don't know.
You know, you can really sometimes, man, when it comes to this thing, it is a such thing as biting off more than you can chew. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't get spoke about a lot, you know, because I truly believe he wanted to do what he said he was going to do, but just like with that fire concert, you know, or what was that fire situation?
The Fire Island.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes some things aren't going to happen, and you just have to be mature enough to say, you know what, this isn't going to happen. I mean, it's all about saving and preserving your brand, man. I mean, especially if you got that much. I mean, I remember seeing Umar on CNN. I saw him, you know, he was a pundit for a second. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, he rode the wave with the whole snow bunny thing, the whole, you know what I'm saying? He has definitely carved himself as an icon in American culture. But it's what you do with that, and you don't want that to backfire.
Yeah, it's like with the beginning of DuckTales, where the money bags start, you know, becoming avalanche. Like, you know, it's becoming too much for him in the sense where now he's just becoming a character. He's becoming a characterization of, you know, himself.
That's a caricature,
Yeah, that's all it is now. And you know, it's at the point where, you know, the show and the resources, the well is running dry. So yeah, now you got to panhandle.
Well,
I guess.
And a good friend of mine had said something about that. Like, just because you are a content creator, it does not make you necessarily a good business person. It's good to have good business people. It's good to have public relations people. When you have like so many millions of people with your name ringing off, you know, like everywhere, like Dr. Umar, you could say Dr. Umar in a lot of circles and people know just who you're talking about. It's really how you market yourself and get that PR piece. And there's certain stuff you just don't do. But I mean, I really can't speak for the panhandling because I haven't seen it, but that's very damaging to a brand.
Yeah, you know, because
it was wild, man. I was like, wow, like he's not making no social media money. He been, like you said, he been on everything. Like, what is he doing? He needs a better person.
It just seems like, you know, because of the character and the stance that he takes on things, people love or hate him. There's really no middle sensible ground with him. So he has done a great job with making his name ring bells. And like he said in different circles. Like when you say his name, it rings bells. Oh, Dr. Uma. Like, and instantly people would already have their prejudices, but now it's like, how are you really gonna make money off that? Like, what are you really doing here now? And it's fashionable to make fun of him and to like poke at him, but I see where he's going. I see the message. The message is starting to get a little bit too perverted.
It just always felt like a grift to me. I don't know. Like it just,
I with somebody that is heavily into the Marcus Garvey belief of things and teachings, like I saw what he was attempting. It's just the method.
Yeah, but I don't really think he ever was, bro. Like, it don't take 10 years to put this type of, like, a school. Dre built a school.
Yeah.
AZ got a school. These all happened. Jalen Rose got a school. Like, all within the last 10 years. Oprah put a school in Africa. This is not.
Yeah, but they got a different kind of capital and revenue than he did. You know, his revenue stream was different from theirs.
Starting in Rhode Island almost every year, dog. This shit ain't that hard. And if it's government funded, so why is it not open? At least one grade. You know what I mean? At least start with a couple grades. Like, just make it a preschool at first. Open the bitch, dog. Let people see what it can really do.
Well, the other thing too is that, like, from what I've heard, he's been taking hard stances on accepting help from the white guy. So he's trying to do it, but there's enough black banks that you could work with. You know, it's like he's just trying to keep it a little bit too pure, where it's coming across as pure bullshit.
He could have got with Killer Mike and them. They got a bank.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
What is it really? But a grift, maybe. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. He's trying to keep it a little bit too pure, maybe because Killer Mike and them, they got some white investors, and he don't want to deal with that. I don't know. But it's like you said, it's coming off like a pure grift. You know, like, again, I wanted to give it a chance and quietly support it without donating any money. Number one, I got my own damn kids to feed. I got to put them through regular school. Fuck that school that didn't even come out yet. Shit. But but with the teachings of Marcus Garvey, I wanted to believe. And actually give it an honest chance. But like you said, it's coming across as a heavily grift now.
Hey, man.
Now, if somebody else comes across with that idea, they might think, you're on that Dr. Umar bullshit, aren't you? That's the shit that I don't like.
Hey, man, it's 2025, so stranger things have happened. I mean, Donald Trump has a presidential library, and nobody had that on their bingo card.
Wow.
So
they probably have Mad magazines inside the Playboys.
It's a real library, my friend.
Forum.
president of
And
the
House Forum.
we gonna bump Trump again. Trump watch. He's diabolical and going crazy. But it's time for the top 5. It's time for the top 5. Doug does the splash on my face dance for the top 5.
Uh-oh.
Splash on his face.
Yeah. The 5. Know what I mean,
It's the top 5.
It was a little signal that I used to throw up for this lady that I used to talk to. I still talk to her, and we're still cool.
Why do you use to?
Huh?
He used to splash on his face. Apparently, I don't really know. That's what he told me.
No.
For a lady.
No.
Some chick that used to be the, but
No. We'll just leave it.
It's very big. But anyway, this week on the top, we listed off our top 5 favorite backyard professional sports.
Ooh-wee.
Sports in your backyard that also have a professional version. I'll go first. I usually don't go first. I'll go first.
All right.
We're gonna start with bocce ball. That's my number 5.
Bocce's a professional sport.
There's a pro bocce league
in Italy somewhere.
There's a pro bocce league, and I like bocce. I'm nice at that shit too.
Okay, all right.
Badminton is number 4 on my list.
All right.
Olympic badminton is one of the most intense things I've ever seen at the Summer Olympics. I didn't know you could hit that hard until I watched Olympic badminton. Cornhole.
Them Korean teams.
I watched the cornhole championships today on ESPN while I was at lunch. They have a junior division as well. So get your kids in the cornhole early.
Cornhole. Okay, all right. You go with you're beating me with the odd games. Okay.
Horseshoes for the suburbs.
Yeah, horseshoes for the suburbs. Okay.
Number 2 on the list is my favorite backyard game, kickball.
Oh, okay.
There's a professional kickball league.
Yes, man. Yes, there is.
Wow.
All right. And number 1, as you may have seen on the Ocho, is wiffle ball.
Really?
Okay.
Wiffle ball.
Wiffle ball.
All right.
Wiffle ball is a pro league. Yeah, they play it.
Wiffle ball does have a pro league. Yep.
Diamonds.
Wow. I did not know this.
Like the whole.
Yeah, wiffle ball does have a pro league.
Small backyard.
Wow.
All right. So you went with the
backyard sports, baby.
Okay. That's why I was questioning like professional league, because like if anything,
I'll have my backyard, dog. You know what I mean? I had to go with the sports that I know.
Did you want to go next, Lou, or did you want me to go?
You know what? I'll go ahead and go because I'm about as basic as they get. So,
all right.
And again, in no particular order, because I am not a super sports
guy. Lou, this is the top 5. You got to know.
You got to put them in order, Lou. Come on.
In order?
You got to put the stamps on it. Whatever way you can change the order if you want, but whatever order you read them in, that's the order.
Okay.
And it's your favorites. It's your favorites. It doesn't have to be nobody else's decision.
Okay, so we'll start at number 5.
All right.
Soccer.
Okay.
You can't play soccer in the backyard.
Yeah,
you can play soccer in the backyard. That's the easiest sport to play.
Number 4, hockey.
Hockey.
I spent extensive time in Ontario, Canada. So yes, definitely.
And I actually shout out to the dude in Barrington on my old route that used to put a hockey rink up every winter for his kids to ice skate and play hockey in the backyard.
Hockey is to football what what I'm saying in Canada is what the football is here. Seriously, hockey is to this day.
Hockey's the move, hell yeah. Yeah, especially as regional, because hockey, I'm like, it's not really warm, that cold all the time around here. But okay.
All right, and now there are no teams involved in it, But number 3, it is a sport and it is professional. There are leagues, I'm sure, but wrestling.
Wrestling. Ooh, backyard wrestling.
Come on.
Wow.
Wrestling.
Okay.
Card tables.
Yeah.
Backyard wrestling. Ooh.
Ferb and what's his name?
That's what Mom went to the supermarket and she left us home to clean.
It calls itself A+. They got a wrestling league out in Rhode Island. Remember we
Yeah.
See?
Backyard wrestling.
All right. Number 2.
Boxing.
Ooh.
Boxing. Now I'm not gonna go MMA because I could have said MMA because I did do a lot of little boxing. Me and my big brother used to do the backyard boxing thing with one glove, nonetheless.
The boxing is nice.
And number 1 is the most obvious. Basketball.
All right.
Lew came from money. He got a big enough backyard to play soccer and basketball in.
And hockey.
And hockey.
And hockey.
We'll just say this. It wasn't all in my backyard.
Yeah, no. All right. That's actually a solid list, to be very honest. All right, so wait, hold on. I gotta get my no, that's number 3. All right, so my number 5 would be soccer, because soccer it is something that you could play easily. It could be just 1-on-1. It doesn't even have to be like a full pitch match.
Absolutely.
So soccer is number 5. Number 4, I'll say volleyball. In the summertime, volleyball used to be fun in the back. Especially if you go out to the beach, you can play with the beach ball and shit like that.
Yeah.
So that's number 4. Number 3, wiffle ball. We used to have some legendary matches in University Heights. Where it wasn't the wiffle ball, it was the tennis ball, and we would bounce it rather than just throw it straight. So it would bounce, and then you hit it with the wiffle ball bat, and then run the little bases that we made up. So wiffle ball number 3. Number 2, in the backyard, basketball. Easily just shoot around 1-on-1, play a game of horse around the world. Just practice your free throws, just your crazy layups, your and one shit. Basketball number 2. But number 1 for me, just going in the backyard, especially in fall time, just playing catch with the football. Football just in the backyard. It could just be 2-on-2. Thanksgiving games with the young nephews in them.
Okay. University Heights back in the day.
Huh?
So we had some legendary games in University Heights back in the day.
On the hill too.
Yeah.
So sometimes you have to go uphill when you're on offense, or sometimes you got to go downhill. Like that hill was crazy. And then you throw the ball and people run into the tree. But football in the backyard, like that's my number 1 sport with a professional league. I didn't know we was gonna go obscure sports like hacky sack and shit like that.
Yeah, I'll try to steal your thunder with the obscure.
I realized that's why it's a good thing I didn't go first.
Usually that would come with the most obscure shits, yo. But yo,
yeah.
Thanks for coming.
I'm surprised you didn't say pickleball.
Pickleball is an honorable mention because that's a new age shit.
New wave, the new pickleball wave.
Right.
Yeah, man. Shit, Lew, man. Thanks for coming on with us today, man. This is your opportunity to please plug where they can get in touch with you if they need to, or where they can watch the movies at.
Yeah, man. Big Boss Filmworks everywhere from TikTok to Facebook to Instagram. My personal is Authorized Dealer with 1D. You can get me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. New project coming out. Short film I did called The Devil Is a Lie. It's It's going to be a hot joint. And if you check out The Devil Is a Lie on any of these said not podcasts, but platforms, you'll see the trailer.
Word.
Nice.
Awesome,
Yeah.
man. Much love, fellas. Thanks a lot for having me on.
For sure, man. Thanks for coming on with us, man.
Absolutely.
Yes, indeed.
That's gonna do it for another episode. DJ Caveman, IronMonkey talking that shit. Hit us up on all the guys. Make sure you follow us on the YouTube channel. Hit the like and subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell so that you can be notified. I mean, help us be great. Lew on the podcast with us today. Go check him out. All the social medias as well. We'll check y'all next time. We out here.
Holla.
Peace.
Peace.